Hello everybody, how's everybody doing? My name is Francesco Hazelton, and today I want to go over one of the trades that I made today on Shopify. The instrument that I use with Shopify, I want to say the platform that I use is Thinkorswim. Great trading platform. So yeah, before we start, I really want to say that this took me about a year, a little bit over a year and a month to really become, I don't want to say incredibly good at trading, but really to see a lot of improvement in my trading and to, extreme hyper focus, extreme, just learning every single day, pushing myself to, pushing myself extremely hard. Like I'm talking about hours a day, 5, 6, 7 hours a day, staying up late at night, creating, multiple ways of, my playbook, of ways that I trade, of ways that I like, ways that I don't like, failing, getting back up, and, yeah, just learning. So yeah, let's get right into it. The title of this video is how I made $272 in 15 minutes. So let's go here. I want to show you guys the actual proof that I made the money. So if we go here, you can see that this says 10:55, and I believe it says, yeah, that says, I can't really see because this thing is blocking my way, but it says 10:57, and this is about 15 minutes later, I think at like 11:07, I believe, or something like that. Yeah, so it's about 15 minutes. So firstly, I want to next I want to say I was shorting the stock. That's why I bought a put. I'm on using Shopify. It's the instrument, the vehicle, the ticker, the stock, whatever you want to call it. I'm trading these weekly contracts that expire next week. Oh, actually, no. These expire this week. So they expire on Friday. I'm trading the $300 put, and I bought the first one at 640. I bought the second one at 630, which is the dollar amount. So this means $640. This means $630. So in total, I spent about $1270, which is $1,270 on overall to make $272, which isn't the best percentage return, but that's fine. So yeah, and then as you can see, I sold at 770 and the next one at 772. So yeah, that's over a dollar gain, dollar and some change, $1.30. So if you do $1.30 on two, it's gonna be about 260, and obviously you got to price in the fact it's a little bit more than a dollar, right? So it's around $272 profit. So yeah, that's the profit factor. I want to go into the actual trade. So as you can see, first, what I like to see is that all the time frames when I'm trading stock, that all the time frames are in my favor. I want to see the overall trend. So from the highs of the stock, I was just talking with one of my good friends right now, that Shopify right now is from the absolute high. It is down from the high 81.73%. So about 82% from the highs it is down. That means that there has been a complete change in the trend of the stock. You can see it's just going straight down, to be honest. And so yeah, I want to go into the smaller time frame because this was a scalp trade that I was focusing on. Yeah, so here I was looking at this at the 5 minute and below. We like to call it the ghetto in alpha pack trading because it's smaller time frames. You can get shaken out a lot here, but this was a scalp trade, so I'm fine with trading on the smaller time frames. So I actually did take this entry on the 2 minute, yeah, which is a really extremely one of the lowest. It's the second lowest time frame that you can get, which is fine though. I kind of like it sometimes. So as you can see, I marked out where I bought. Remember, I told you I bought at like 1050, 1056, at 1055 actually. So I bought here. Move this arrow right here, 1055. If you could see on the bottom where it says the time frames, I bought right there. Hold on. Put the direction up. So I bought on this candle, and then my second buy was at 1057, which I'm not sure why there isn't a 1050. Oh, because it's the 2 minute. So I'm gonna go to the 1 minute. These candles mean that every single candle, well, this time frame, the 1 minute, means that every candle is 1 minute in real time. So my first buy was right here. My second buy was at 57. So it was right here. And this isn't gonna like to do this here. So my second buy was right there. So yeah, that's where I entered. I saw this wedge pattern right here, and what I was looking for was just a little pop in the stock, a little bit of green, so I can short it back down. I really like to see shorted stocks go up a little bit and then get clapped going back down. So I entered here when there was a little bit of green. After the green was confirmed that this green wasn't going to keep continuing, I got short with a target of the grandmother number, which is 320, and which I actually didn't enter there or exit there, which is fine. So what was going in my head while I was trading this was, maybe I could add more size. That's why I really entered that second one. I don't really like the downside on Shop because it's a very volatile stock. That means it can move against you as hard as it moves with you. You know what I mean? You can really get crushed when you play the stock, especially if you don't know what you're doing. So my stop loss was right here. I didn't want to hold this anymore. I didn't want this to keep continuing sideways and then maybe see another pop above this one. So as you can see, I have two stop losses. My first stop loss is at 327. My second hard stop, which means that I'm exiting no matter what. I do not care what happens. I'm out of this stock, is at 328.60. So right now, total I'm risking about $1.30. That was my risk, so I can go ahead and put that here. Total risk is $1.30, and then total and then my reward is, since I sold here, was 322. So you subtract that, it's gonna be $3.06. So this is more than a 3-to-1 risk to reward. It's about a 3.2 to 1 risk to reward. So I'm risking $1 to make $3.20, which is a trade that I'm perfectly fine with taking, and I'm happy that I took. So as you can see, this was a scalp trade, so I entered real quick. I quickly saw this downside movement, and once I saw this shooter candle, I was like, I know for sure, I'm gonna be fine here. So, I let it go down, and I'm really just looking to create cash flow at this point. Once it's past, that 2-to-1 risk to reward, I can really look to start taking some profits, or that 2.5 risk to reward, because then, that's fine. And this is a scalp trade, so I'm only looking for, like a 3-to-1, which is exactly what I got. It could have been a lot better, let me tell you that. So yeah, it comes down. I look to take profit right here. I take one off the table, so that means I sold one contract. That was the first contract that I sold at 770, and then it comes back down, or it fails again. And I see this green candle, and it's not that I was scared about this green candle at all. I'm just fine with my profit at this point. I don't really know. I know that Biden is speaking right now about inflation, and I'm really fine with just the profit that I took, the risk to reward. I really should have held this trade more, and that's something that I definitely need to improve on. But yeah, that's how I made $15, or I'm sorry, that's how I made 272 in 15 minutes. Yeah, if you have any questions about this, about trading, you want to learn a little something, you can always hit me up in the comments, hit me up on Instagram at Fran Trades. Yeah, I'd love to talk about trading, so go ahead, hit me up there. This is how I made 272 in 15 minutes with 3-to-1 risk to reward on a scalp trade. Thank you very much for watching, listening, and you know happy trading, and have a great rest of your day. Thank you.